What things do you celebrate? Things that come to my mind quickly are birthdays, anniversaries, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah. But how often do you celebrate yourself? How often do you celebrate your wins? This series from Where I Sit covers trending topics in the reselling space. First, I provide my thoughts on the current topic, and then I answer questions and reply to your comments right after, because Resolutions gives you real solutions. Today, I've got something heartfelt to talk about. It may not be a trending topic on YouTube, but it's something that I want to tackle on my own because it's important. Something that I think we don't do enough in the reseller community. We're always hustling, we're always grinding, always searching for that next big score. But how often do we actually stop and celebrate our wins? Not nearly enough, if you ask me. We spend so much time focusing on the next sale, the next listing, the next thrift store haul that we sometimes forget to acknowledge the victories we've already had. And I'm not just talking about those home run sales where you find a rare item for a couple of bucks and flip it for 100 times more. I'm talking about every win, big or small. But here's the thing. I just spent the last 4 weeks straight consuming content from podcasts, long format videos, shorts, and articles focused on reselling. I've noticed that a lot of reseller content tends to focus on the negative. We hear about the bad buys, the scams, the returns, the slow months, and a whole bunch of other downer shit that makes you feel like reselling isn't worth it anymore. Don't get me wrong. It's important to share those experiences because they are part of the journey. And as you've seen on my channel, I've shared them as well. But most of this content provides all negative bullshit without ever providing or wanting to provide any type of solution. This is why I started my channel. Not just to complain, but to help all of us move forward through real world solutions. With that said, we need to balance out the negative with celebrating the good stuff too. You are what you think about. This mantra has helped me become successful and become a better man. In the spirit of helping, I am going to link an excellent book down below called As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's an excellent read that I'm sure you will all enjoy if you haven't read it already. Too often, reseller channels become echo chambers of complaints and negativity. And while it's easy to get caught up in that, we can't forget the real reason many of us started reselling in the first place. Whether it's the thrill of the hunt, the joy of making a profit, or the satisfaction of running your own business, my favorite, we have so many reasons to celebrate. So today I want to encourage each and every one of you to take a moment and reflect on your recent wins. What was your best sale this month? Did you finally get rid of that damn item that's been sitting in your inventory for months? Maybe you hit a personal milestone like 100 sales or your first $1,000 in a month. Whatever it is, celebrate that shit and celebrate it like you mean it with all your heart. Even if you're alone and it makes you feel like a weirdo, scream it from the top of your lungs. Give yourself a slow clap. Call someone and tell them about it. And for those of you rolling your eyes, because I know that there are, I'm not trying to tell you to be cringe. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to tell you that being thankful and celebrating your wins can change your life. And life is hard right now, and it seems to be getting worse. The bad economy, inflation, personal problems that we all have, shit is tough. Celebrating your wins keeps you motivated and reminds you why you love doing this. Here's what I want to do. I want to celebrate your wins. I want you to send a photo of your best sale on eBay, along with a short story about why it meant so much to you. And because I keep it real around here, send me a photo of your worst sale too. The one that flopped or didn't go as planned. Tell me about the lesson you learned from it. A simple screenshot of the product, the sale invoice, or something of the sort will suffice. You can email me your photos and stories to resolutions@proton.me. You can see it on the screen. My goal is to obtain as many as possible within the next couple of weeks and then have a fun live stream focused solely on you. I'll feature some of the best and worst our community has to offer so we can all smile together and talk shit together. In a fun way, not in an asshole way. That's not the point. Let's celebrate each other's successes and learn from each other's failures. Remember, reselling isn't just about the money. It's about the journey, the community, and the passion we all share. And let me leave you with this. As you look at life through eyes of gratitude, you will discover many reasons to celebrate, no matter what's going on in the world. Never miss an opportunity to celebrate. Can't wait to see what you guys share. Now on to answer your questions and respond to your comments, because Resolutions gives you real solutions. But before I do that, give this video a like, share this with anyone that needs to see it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss awesome videos like this. And let's get to it. This first one is not a question or a comment. It's actually feedback from eBay from one of my sales. And I'm putting this specifically up for those people that keep telling me, tercos, keep saying that videos don't work. You're taking too much time. It's stupid. Nobody watches them. Well, let me show you. Bought it fast like the video said. Works great. Packed well and fast. Keystone automatic 8mm film projector. I shot a video which didn't even take long for this projector. I bought it for $7 or so. I think it was $7. And I sold it for $54.99. I took an offer, so let's just call it, I can't remember right now, but let's just call it about $50 plus shipping. And it sold like that because of the video. So if you don't think that it's worth it, it definitely is, and there's the proof. Now, are you going to shoot videos for everything? No, you're not. You only shoot videos for things that make sense. Usually it's got to be about $50 or more. If not, you're just wasting time. Okay, the dog one's off. Hold on. Jesus Christ. If you hear tippy tappies, well, that's because that's him. He's a blind dog. What am I supposed to do? I can't be mean. I got to do what he says because he's been with me for a long time, over 13 years, and I love him. First question. @JFree111 says, isn't it difficult to set up a new niche store with no feedback? Do you just power through it? He's referencing wish I knew. 5 things I wish I knew before I started reselling on eBay. Very, very good question. And I can tell you that it is definitely going to be hard. And the number one reason it's hard is because of scammers. If you have good product that people want and it has a high sell-through rate, the algorithm will still send it out and you'll get sales. But usually scammers, because they think that you're a newbie, and you may be or may not be, they want to attack the smaller accounts. Why? Because let's just say an account like mine that has a whole crap ton of feedback. Why would they want to attack me? They obviously know that I've been doing this for a long time and selling a bunch that they can't take advantage of me. So they focus on those people that have less feedback. And yes, power through it. Don't ever think that just because it's hard, it's not worth it. Sometimes it's worth it. Let's just say that you're an eBay everything store and that you want to turn into just electronics, just clothing, just shoes, just hats, just whatever. It does make sense because you get repeat buyers. So don't get discouraged. Try it out. Next, @CraftyKim8627 says, I love Bruce and it's bonkers. I have 50 Barbies or Action Men. I'm lucky to have a house full of vintage electronic knickknacks. I've been slowly reselling on eBay, but here in the UK, they don't sell for much. And then she goes on to say a lot of other things, which I'm going to leave on here if you guys want to read it. But I just wanted to say hello because for whatever reason, I guess the algorithm has been pushing my videos out to the UK. And I just wanted to say hello from the USA. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. I hope that you are getting a lot of value out of my videos. And thank you very much for joining. @Lily de Boucherie, I don't know how to pronounce that, 2140, says, I love what you said about the bins. She's referencing 5 things I wish I knew before I started reselling on eBay. The thing that I say about the bins is always the same. Can you find great product? For sure. There's so many videos that you find of people like, oh my God, I found this Coach purse. I found all this clothing. It sells by the pound. You spend $10 and make $200-$300. Great returns. But I hate the bins. I do. Me personally. You can do, again, I'm going to say this again. You can do whatever the hell you want. But I don't like it. The first thing that always happens when I walk in is that I start coughing because of my sinuses. There's shit all in the air. Usually it smells like piss. And people are trash in mine where I go. People are always just trashy, man. Fighting, pushing each other, just acting like savages. And I don't want to be around that. So that's just me. I choose not to be around that. I just wanted to highlight it because it always cracks me up that so many people use the bins as their number one source or their number one place to source their product. And I just can't see myself going there every day. It would make me sad. Amanda Richards 9564 says, I made the clothing setup from your video and it was such a game changer. The lanyard and gloves were great suggestions. I used to hate listing clothing, but it's so fast now, and they may now be my favorite. She's referencing 5 things I wish I knew before I started reselling. I have a video, if you guys haven't seen it or if you're new to the channel, I have a video on how to do a flat lay, or what people consider a flat lay. Technically, it's not a flat lay because you still have to hang something, but it is a board that opens up, you shoot your pics, and then you can put it behind the door and it weighs nothing. It's a great setup. It's excellent. It's cheap, or cheapish. It's cheap enough for you to actually make. It'll take you a little bit, but if you make it, it's about under $100, just about. And it is a game changer and a space saver. I use it, and I have space, but I use it because I rather allocate space to product than just that area to shoot clothing all the time. And it's a big area. Like once you open that thing, it's wide and it's tall. So I wanted to make something that I could move around and not have it fixed in one place. It's a great way to shoot clothing. You should check it out. I'm going to link the video below. This next one is the poll that I took that I wanted to highlight. I did a poll on what videos you guys wanted to see. What videos brought more to the table? What videos brought more value to you? And this is what you guys said. How-to videos, 63%. Damn. Next was what sold videos, 26%. Next were thrift with me videos, 9%. And then haul videos, 2%. Okay, so I got this totally wrong. I really thought that what sold videos weren't what you guys wanted to see. But it seems like how-to videos and what sold videos. I am not saying that this is exactly what I'm going to do, because I still like to do my own thing. I like to have fun while making the videos because they will become, or they will be better for you. And I don't want to just make shit content just to make content. But I think that I'm going to bring back the what sold videos. I don't know in what kind of way, because the way that I was doing it before, it was taking too long to edit. And honestly, this is not my number one way to make money. My business with reselling, that's how I make money. I'm trying to give you the best videos possible while also cutting down time so that I can focus on my business because I want to make money. So let me see what I can do about that. And if you guys have another category that you would like to add on here that you want to see, I don't know, whatever the category may be of type of video, let me know in the comments below so that I can include it. And let me read some of the feedback here. At Kimberly Douglas-04G says, love when you show unusual items that sell. Also things on computer, eBay, what we might not know about. I don't know what you meant there, but okay. I think seasoned sellers do not realize the knowledge that we just don't have. Well, that is true. And I always try to do unusual items because you may pass them on by because you don't know what they are. You don't know that they're valuable. At Gina Davis 2779 says, debut with an A. I love all your videos, but my faves are how to and what sold. Okay. The thrift ones help me think outside my comfort zone with what to sell to. All videos have value. Thank you for all you do. Well, you're very welcome. I started doing like haul videos because when I go buy stuff, I just want you guys to see what my thought process is. And it's not always, I only go out for clothing. I only go out for this. Sometimes, like, I am very laser focused like that. But when I'm out and about, if I see something that's going to make money, I'm not just going to skip it just because today I just wanted to get pants. Today I just wanted to get electronics. I'm not going to do that. I'm smart enough to say, you know what, let me just take these couple of items and take them anyways. At Sigma Batty says, I vote for all. I want all the videos, sir. God bless America. First off, I put this up because God bless America, as you can see by my American flag there. Woohoo! And second, thank you very much for saying that you enjoy the videos. I really try to make them not boring because I get online all the time, and not that I'm the best at everything. Not that my videos are the only ones you need to watch. But I watch very few channels because they bore the shit out of me. So I try to be me, number one, but I try to be truthful, and I try to make it in such a way that it's also entertaining. Even if you already know all the info on that video, maybe I can just entertain you for those 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or whatever. Adi Shano says, prefer what sold and how-to videos. I don't generally watch haul videos or thrift with me. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much for the feedback. I understand that. I personally do a lot of how-to videos and also what solds just because I want new knowledge. At Big John Tech Reviews 4807 says, yo, my friend, thanks for the tips and hidden gem spots to go sourcing. I honestly never thought about some of these places to source at. He is referencing how to source product from unconventional places. Hey, what's up, Big John? Well, first off, let me say thank you very much, Big John, for your continued support as a VIP Resolutions Posse member. Second, he is referencing something that I said. You can go to Dollar General, CVS, Walgreens, places like that to source. You just have to buy it at the appropriate prices, but some people never even think of doing that. They only want to go to Goodwill. They only want to go to the thrift store. It's like, you know what? You need to think differently than everybody else, because if you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're never going to move ahead and you're never going to make more money than they are. If everybody's fighting for the same square footage, then how do you expect to move forward? How do you expect to make more money? So you got to think differently. Ed Marquis Polito 3620 says, thank you. Can you do a video specifically on shoes? How you sell, pack, and ship? Maybe. I don't know how that would be entertaining. Maybe I can make it entertaining, but it's super simple. I can just tell you now how you sell and pack and ship. Okay. How I sell shoes. I pick up shoes. First of all, I pick up mostly men's shoes because I just enjoy men's shoes and I know men's shoes. I don't do a lot of women's shoes. I do some, but I don't do a lot. How do I sell them? First off, I have a specific video on how to take pictures so they can sell better and faster. If they are a high price point, I take a video and I try to sell it through the video. And then how do I ship them? They're very simple. You just put them in whatever box. Usually it's a 12 by 9 by 4 or a 12 by 6 by 6 in such a way that they look nice. And I don't put that light paper. What the hell is that called? That very thin paper. I don't use that. I use sort of a thick paper that I use to pack to, just because I already have it and I don't want to have all these types of products or all these types of materials to ship. But I put that paper in between so that they don't rub against each other. It also depends. If it's a $10 shoe or a $15 shoe, then I'm just going to throw them in a box. Because the person buying it has to expect that, I mean, shit, you're getting them for $10. Very cheap shipping. Why would you expect for me to wrap them in gold? Like, come on, man. At Detailer 4900 says, do you have any recommendations for insurance companies? This is referencing how to source product from unconventional places. In that video, I talk about sourcing product from unconventional places like CVS, Walgreens, whatever. One thing that you have to take into account as a reseller is that if any of your products are consumed by or used by or whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is, but if you hurt someone with them, they can sue you for that. And they can sue you for a lot of money. So if they want to sue my business, this is why you get insurance. I recommended State Farm because I have a friend that works for State Farm, but you can there's a bunch of other places that give you or that can provide business insurance for you. There is a few things to take into account here though. If you're a general reseller and don't have focused product, don't have private label, and the company that's trying to insure you can't assume what you have on hand all the time, they're not going to insure you. And the reason they don't do that is because they don't know. If your merchandise changes so much, how would they know what to insure it for? I mean, they don't know. And if anybody has any other opinions on insurance, maybe you have a specific insurance company that focuses on resellers, let us know down below because I'm sure that everybody would want to know. At Green Door Investment says, Tom Ford, my vote. She's referencing how to source product from unconventional places. This is for those of you that watch all the way to the end because usually I have bloopers or I have Easter eggs or I have something fun at the very end of the video just because it's fun. And she was referencing because I was looking at my Gucci glasses and my Tom Fords. And I asked, well, which one should I wear today? And I ended up wearing the Gucci's, but she said Tom Ford. Thank you. I actually enjoy the Tom Fords a lot more, especially with my face shape. But I wore the Gucci's just because I wanted to that day. If you guys don't know, and if you guys sell eyewear, you have to understand face shapes because face shapes make a big difference on how you're going to sell it to a customer. In fact, let me grab my glasses so I can explain that to you a little bit better. So I have 3 glasses here. If you guys are unaware, my face shape now is more rectangular. When I shave, I have a round face. So for round faces, you want to go opposite. That means that you want to wear rectangles. When you have a square face, you can wear circles. And this is the reason that I can pull off both is because of my beard. The beard I can extend it out like this and make myself more round, or I can do this when I comb it and make myself more pointy. It's more like an oval shape that I have. And that's why I can still wear these and they look good. These are the Gucci. These are the Tom Fords. And I even have one more. These are Oliver Peoples. These brands, by the way, all of them sell really well. So I can do all of these. I just don't like these because they're nude, but I got them for nothing, so I decided to put lenses in them. All of these brands sell really well. If you find them out and about, pick them up. Especially Oliver Peoples, because most people don't know it. In fact, let me show you. Shit, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the screen, but Oliver Peoples always has, like, their logo are squares, triangles, and circles. So it's just a weird logo that you wouldn't, unless you knew, you wouldn't be able to tell that it's Oliver Peoples. Just a side note. And that's it, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me today. Don't forget to send your pictures and your stories to my email so that I can do that live for you guys. I really want to celebrate you. I don't think we do it enough. And I want you guys to stay motivated to keep making money. To get to your first $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000, $50,000, who knows? Sky's the limit. And to continue to support the channel, you can always buy a shirt, a hat, or a logo sticker from the store below. You can also become a member of the Resolutions Posse, like I said before, like Big John Tech Reviews. Thank you very much. So you can enjoy perks like member shoutouts, advanced video viewing, and members-only live streams depending on your level. And as always, it costs you less than gas station coffee. This is my coffee. This is not gas station coffee, but... And as always, give this video a like, share this with anybody that needs to see it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss awesome videos like this. See you in the next one. Peace! And cheers. Warm coffee. Send those pictures and those stories. Ahora sí. Ahorita, mira, le voy a dar en su madre. Toma, pinche mosca. I remember my mom used to use this shit, by the way, to discipline us. And this shit hurt. And not just this side. Sometimes she's like, ¿sabes qué? Te voy a dar con este. And every single time that she did that, we deserved that shit because we were just, we were kids. We weren't bad kids, but we were kids doing bullshit kid stuff. So I don't hate her for it. Pinches perros. Quédate ahí. Ya. Ya, Charlie. El Charlos. Yeah. And it was a... I can't talk. Ahora sí. Let's see. Enchores. Para enseñar las chicken legs. I need to work on my legs. More. I do work them out, but I need to work them out more. Oh, for those of you that stayed to the end, for those of you that stayed at the bloopers, if you have a Rudy's barbecue near you, after 11 a.m., the tacos, like the morning tacos, go half off. And you can eat them all day. It's egg and barbecue or egg and potato, beans. They have all kinds of shit. And they're cheap. I just paid $7 for like 5 tacos that I eat 3 in the morning and I can eat 2 right after this. And it's just a cheap meal, and it keeps me from cooking right now because I love to cook, but I usually cook in the evening. So, saves time.